I'm back. Are you ready? So, we've been talking about TAG. We've been talking about TAG now for a few days. TAG, if you haven't watched the other posts or if you've not read the full article, TAG is all about team, aim, go. And I call it TAG because if you've ever played the game as a kid, TAG, someone was it and they chased after you, and if they got you, you were tagged, you were it, and then everyone ran away from you. It's a game that's energetic, fast-moving, fun, enjoyable. And that's what targets need to be. When targets are hard work, there's a serious risk that team members will give up. I can't do it. I'll never hit the target. And if that happens, growth stops dead. And to me, it's such an important thing. If I don't have team members believing it's possible, if I don't have the momentum, the fun, excitement, joy, pleasure, then I don't get a high performance team. And that's what I specialize in developing, high performance teams. So here is number 4. Number 4, and I've got some notes to the side just in case I forget, because I'm getting a bit old now. I can walk into rooms and have no idea why I'm there. Do you ever get that? You walk in a room and you're just like, why am I here? No idea. And then you leave and it's like, oh yeah. So, my notes I've got. Number 4 in TAG. I never set targets. Now, there's a number of reasons why I never set a target. And I'll explain it all because they do have targets. I just don't set them. As children, we get told what to do. You know, put your shoes on, sit and eat your dinner, chew with your mouth closed. We get told what to do. Adults are different. Adults don't like being told what to do. It's probably a throwback from the fact that we were told what to do throughout our childhood. So we don't like it. It's like me, for someone who goes in and say works with a salon team or with an owner, I don't tell them what to do. I need them to tell me what they're going to do. You know, if I tell them, there's a real risk that we shift in our behaviour and we become rebellious. It's something that I cover in my online training. You know, I use it in the online training. We talk about 2 examples with behaviour, one of which is based around weight loss, because I kind of figure, you know, most people either have tried to lose weight or know someone who is trying to lose weight. And then we use retail as our other example. And I talk about this and about the part of the brain and how we switch psychology-wise. I don't use big words though. And we become rebellious. So it's like, you know, if you say, I can't eat that, I can't eat it, I mustn't eat it, I can't, I shouldn't. Key strong words, we call them pressure words. You know, I shouldn't do that. At some point, often, a lot of people will rebel and they'll do the exact opposite. Now, I want people within a team to achieve the targets. I want them to know that they are achievable. So I never set the target, because if I'm there going, and you need to hit that, this is your target, I've got a real risk that they'll switch in their heads and become, you can't make me. And if I end up with that, progress and growth, high-performing teams, is dead. Forget it. So I never set the target. I sit with people individually and we talk about where they currently are, where their performance currently is. Now, I may know in my head that from a point of view of their wage structure, the salon profit margins, I need them to do, let's say, 5,000 a week. But if they're only doing 1, if I set 5,000, it's too big. It's too big. I want them to set the target. I know what I need to get them to achieve. But I want them to set a target. And so my rule when I sit with people and we talk about, right, what do we need to do? And we'll set out plans for training and support so that they've got that momentum to keep going. But I'll sit with them, and I always put it in the same way, and I'll put it to you now, is that if I was working in the States, which I did for a long time, I just want another $1. Give me $1. Just $1. If I'm working in the UK, which I have done for many years, just £1. Give us a quid. I want a quid. Give me a quid. So if they'd hit last week £780 or dollars, I'd ask them to set the target as long as it's above $1 more, £1 more. So 781, I'd be happy. Now, you might think, you're frigging mad, I need them to do 5,000. I know that. But if I set a target, or if they set a target that's too big, there's a real risk that they will fail. And when someone fails consistently, they're more likely to give up. And as soon as that happens, words like, I can't do it, come into play. And can't and nevers and always form patterns of negative thinking which impacts behaviour. So for me, I'd always set and go, as long as you give me another dollar, I just want $1, give me $1. They can then tell me what they're going to do. Now, when they set the target, if they were then to go, oh, all right, well, I'll set this week's target at 1,900, and they've only just been doing 780, I would advise them that I think it's perhaps a bit too big. Why don't we come back a bit? Now, some people will just jump at the chance and go, $1 more? You got it, $1 more. And that's fine. You see, because it's only $1, because it's not too big, they'll succeed. And when we succeed at something, we get a hit of a particular hormone that I want them to experience, which is dopamine. Now, dopamine speeds up learning. We learn faster. It boosts our confidence, and I want them to feel confident with our clients. It gives them a feeling of elation, that they, I feel good. What a person is so, I feel good. And that's what I want. I want everyone within the team to have that, yeah. Because it starts a buzz and an energy. It feeds, just like negativity can breed, positivity can breed. And if everyone's walking around with a feel good, then the clients pick up on it. And that affects how they behave. And they're more likely to buy and spend more. So I start this momentum. And that's why for me, when it comes to setting targets, I don't tell people what they're going to hit. I ask them to tell me. I want them to have a psychological shift. And that means also they have to take part responsibility because they said they were going to do it. And that shifts again behaviour. So I get them to set the target. Tell me what you're going to do. As long as it's $1 or £1 more, I'm happy. They do it $100 more, that's great. Okay, we can do that. Because you see, what will happen is they'll smash the figure. So then when I sit down the following week, and if someone is underperforming, that target is reset on a weekly basis until we're getting to a point where the momentum is there. Or you get to a point where they are able to just do it themselves. They can look at the figure and go, I've smashed it, I'll set a new one. They take responsibility for their own actions, their own behaviour. So they set the target. They commit to the target. The target is easy. And because it's easy, they smash it. So then the next week, I might be sitting with them and going, wow, 780 the previous week. Look, you did 1,300. That's incredible. What are you going to do next week? As long as it's $1 more, I don't mind. And then they smash it again. And I move quicker to what I need, much faster, because we get the momentum of achievement. So, let them set the target. Make it realistic. Make it achievable. And then when they smash it, they reset it. If you have a question, if you have a point, if you want to ask me something, if you want to add your opinion to it, that's fabulous. Pop it down below. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a fabulous day. We will speak soon, I hope. Ciao, ciao for now. See you soon.